A San County Almanac by Aldo Leopold. Chapter 4, April, Section 4, Sky Dance. I owned my farm for 2 years before learning that the sky dance is to be seen over my woods every evening in April and May. Since we discovered it, my family and I have been reluctant to miss even a single performance. The show begins on the first warm evening in April at exactly 6:50 p.m. The curtain goes up 1 minute later each day until June 1st, when the time is 7:50. This sliding scale is dictated by vanity, the dancer demanding a romantic light intensity of exactly 0.05 foot candles. Do not be late and sit quietly, lest he fly away in a huff. The stage props, like the opening hour, reflect the temperamental demands of the performer. The stage must be an open amphitheater in woods or brush, and in its center there must be a mossy spot, a streak of stereo sand, a bare outcrop of rock, or a bare roadway. Why the male woodcock should be such a stickler for a bare dance floor puzzled me at first, but I now think it is a matter of legs. The woodcock's legs are short, and his struttings cannot be executed to advantage in dense grass or weeds, nor could his lady see them there. I have more woodcocks than most farmers because I have more mossy sand, too poor to support grass. Knowing the place and the hour, you seat yourself under a bush to the east of the dance floor and wait, watching against the sunset for the woodcock's arrival. He flies in low from some neighboring thicket, alights on the bare moss, and at once begins the overture, a series of queer, throaty paeans spaced about 2 seconds apart, and sounding much like the summer call of the night hawk. Suddenly, the paeanting ceases, and the bird flutters skyward in a series of wide spirals, emitting a musical twitter. Up and up he goes, the spirals steeper and smaller, the twittering louder and louder, until the performer is only a speck in the sky. Then, without warning, he tumbles like a crippled plane, giving voice in a soft liquid wobble that a March bluebird might envy. At a few feet from the ground, he levels off and returns to his paeanting ground, usually to the exact same spot where the performance began, and there resumes his paeanting. It is soon too dark to see the bird on the ground, but you can see his flights against the sky for an hour, which is the usual duration of the show. On moonlight nights, however, it may continue at intervals as long as the moon continues to shine. At daybreak, the whole show is repeated. In early April, the final curtain falls at 5:15 a.m. The time advances 2 minutes a day until June, when the performance closes for the year at 3:15. Why the disparity in sliding scale? Alas, I fear that even romance tires, for it takes only a fifth as much light to stop the day the sky dance at dawn as suffices to start it at sunset. It is fortunate, perhaps, that no matter how intently one studies the 100 little dramas of the woods and meadows, one can never learn all of the salient facts about any one of them. What I do not yet know about the sky dance is, where is the lady, and just what part, if any, does she play? I often see 2 woodcocks on a paeanting ground, and the 2 sometimes fly together, but they never paeant together. Is the second bird the hen or a rival male? Another unknown. Is the twitter vocal or is it mechanical? My friend Bill Finney once clapped a net over a painting bird and removed his outer primary wing feathers. Thereafter, the bird painted and wobbled, but twittered no more. But one such experiment is hardly conclusive. Another unknown. Up to what stage of nesting does the male continue the sky dance? My daughter once saw a bird painting within 20 yards of a nest containing hatched eggshells. But was this his latest nest? Or is this secretive fellow possibly bigamous without our ever having found it out? These and many other questions remain mysteries of the deepening dusk. The drama of the sky dance is enacted nightly on hundreds of farms, the owners of which sigh for entertainment, but harbor the illusion that it is to be sought in theaters. They live on the land, but not by the land. The woodcock is a living refutation of the theory that the utility of a game bird is to serve as a target or to pose gracefully on a slice of toast. No one would rather hunt woodcock in October than I, but since learning of the sky dance, I find myself calling 1 or 2 birds enough. I must be sure that, come April, there be no dearth of dancers in the sunset sky.